Hello and namaskar. This is Kunjan, your host in association with ePadosi.com, Unsung Heroes of South Asian Community. Our guest for today is Jaya Sharma. Jaya started learning Kathak when she was 5 and her first guru was her mommy. Then she continued her learning from Prayag Sangeet Samiti, followed by going to Performing Arts of Faculty of Banaras Hindu University under her Guru Ranjana Srivastava. Hello Jaya, how are you doing?
I am doing very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you, and pleasure is all ours. So I'm gonna start with a very basic question. So for our viewers and listeners, her dance school ka name is DanceKarishma. So tell me, how did this kida of dance started?
This kida of dance was actually there since my birth maybe. So at age 5, I threw a big tantrum and I got admitted in Prayag Sangeet Samiti. Although the age limit was 10 years old, but I just got admitted because of my tantrums and all. So I started learning over there, and then of course my mom was my first guru who told me the basic tatkar footwork in Kathak. And after joining Prayag, I also got privileged to learn under Guru Manu Lal Misra ji from Banaras, Gharana for 7 years, pretty much every day for 1 hour. And followed by, I got very fortunate to learn under Guru Ranjana Srivastava ji in Banaras Hindu University.
Well, and no wonder आप इतने fortunate हो कि आज आप ePadosi के episode पे भी आ गए हो.
Yes, of course, I'm very fortunate.
So thank you for telling us your journey. So you did touch upon Gharana. मैंने कई बार ये word सुना है. So why don't you tell us how many kinds of different Gharanas there are, and then do you particularly belong to a Gharana in the dance form?
Yeah, it's very interesting. In Kathak, Gharana is the lineage.
Okay.
So there are the families who grow into that culture, the art form, and from there the Gharana starts. So in Kathak there is Lucknow Gharana, Banaras Gharana, Jaipur Gharana, and Raigad Gharana as well, which has been coming up, getting introduced recently as a Gharana too. And my mom was in Rajasthan, so a little bit of Jaipur Gharana. Guru Manu Lal Misra ji from Banaras Gharana, and Guru Ranjana Srivastava ji was from Lucknow Gharana. So my higher education in Kathak was all in Lucknow Gharana, which is more on expression side. But yeah, I have been fortunate to learn other Gharanas too.
So if I have to tell your Gharana, it's Lucknow Gharana.
Lucknow.
Okay. So tell us a little bit more about your Kathak education and the journey.
As I said, I started when I was 5. My first guru was Mrs. Dhira Sikdar, that was my mom. From there, the interest grew, and my father, Dr. Sri Krishna Ojha, he was master's Alankar in violin. He learned from none other than Mrs. M. Rajam. She was also very renowned violinist. So हमारे घर पे म्यूजिक का एक कल्चर था. We used to have overnight music concerts. So I grew up seeing that. Banaras is a city of
It is very rich in culture.
It is very rich. So वहाँ पे भी संकट मोचन टेम्पल में रात 3-3, 4-4, 5-5 रात के music concerts हुआ करते थे. So I got very fortunate to listen and watch all the renowned musicians, Pandit Jasraj ji, जिनका भी नाम लो, they all had come over there. So I got a chance to listen to that. So that was my, like, music is what I breathe in and out.
So it's embedded in you.
It is, yeah.
So maybe if we ask what's her blood group, it's probably music.
Yeah, it is probably music. I feel it's meditation, it's a sadhana, it's a puja for me.
Absolutely. I'm going to take a pause. So, we talked about the gurus, we talked about Gharana and Kathak. Should I go to the rap, or do you want me to ask about anything else before we go to the rap?
Rap के पहले the benefits of
Mandal?
Benefits of Kathak.
Benefits of Kathak.
What are the benefits? Why should someone learn?
Learn Kathak.
You learn, I can understand, but why others should learn?
Okay. So then when I'm asking this, you should also introduce your school, right? Because it goes together. Okay. So, thank you for explaining your journey. No, thank you for sharing your journey with us. So, tell me a little bit. So, you had music and dance culture in your house. So obviously आप music सीखोगे, Kathak सीखोगे, but someone who is not like me, who is not associated with music or dance, what are the benefits of learning Kathak?
I would say all our music or dance or instrument, they are meant to enhance your inner soul, inner learning. It's not for external entertainment. So with that, I can talk about Kathak. When you are learning it, your postures, the way you stand, right? Your body is connected, ekdam straight. So some people have tendency to bend. They get into some back pain and all that. So this posture is curing that. Besides that, you have to have some kind of mudras. These are not just Kathak mudras, they are in all classical dance forms. If today you are practicing these mudras, tomorrow you become a surgeon, how beneficial it would be when you are doing those minute surgeries.
So precision आता है.
Absolutely. The footwork you do with that constant tapping, which gives a lay rhythm, that is actually stimulating the pressure points under your feet. So you have that also, the blood circulation getting better. Your dhyan, whenever you do a dhyan with the closed eyes, it's probably easier, but with the open eyes, it's even difficult. So वो आप करते हो through the dance forms. So your concentration increases. When you learn things in the rhythmic way, your memory increases. It becomes better. I'm also associated with a non-profit organization where we try to help our senior citizens like Priya living me. We have been gone a couple of times. So over there, if you teach them sitar, the hand power had gone down on those seniors, but after learning the music for a couple of days and months, they were very good with that.
Oh,
so
wow.
their finger power increased because rhythm is forcing you to do something in a timely fashion, right? Because of that, and unknowingly. Instead of going to gym, if you do a tatkar or anything related to dance, you will probably burn more calories. So वो सब देखते हुए बहुत benefits हैं कथक के और dance के. I would recommend everyone to just don't learn Kathak only. Any dance forms, classical dance forms, they have really many benefits. So please learn that. और अगर dance में interest नहीं है तो आप music में instruments में किसी में भी, because they are your invisible friends.
Yeah, I do agree. It's a channel for us to fuel our soul.
Exactly.
Whatever they like to do outside of 9 to 5.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what she does. By the way, she works full time, just like everyone else. And then she's a music. You have a music school, so let's talk about your dance school.
So I established my dance academy called DanceKarishma about 22 years back. I think ours was the first one in Bay Area. That time not very formalized, but yeah, right now we all our events go with the name of Kathakanjali.
Okay.
So we have annual concerts where we give the platform to all our students to perform. Because as I already said, dance have multi-facet improvement in your personality. So all the students are age 5 to 50, 60, whatever age. So age is not a limit. They all are there. My website is www.dancekarishma.com. You can also Google with my name. You will reach to the same place.
So either go to dancekarishma.com or Jaya Sharma and it will take you to her school. So you mentioned about some facilitation. Is it okay if I ask that question?
Yeah, sure,
okay.
sure.
So affiliation with Mandal, right? Okay. So when you and I were discussing before our interview started, you mentioned something related to affiliation with Mandal. So why don't you explain it to our listeners and viewers what that is?
Yeah, absolutely. So there was a time when I had few students from some other academy who came saying that, oh, I have already learned for 3-4 years and this is what I learned. So when I looked at their past syllabus, I was surprised to see the syllabus talked about when their guru came to US, what is the guru's lifestyle and all that. In my opinion, my belief system, when you are learning Kathak, you better learn the Sangeet Ratnakar, Natya Shastra, all those literature which have been written for us 2,000, 5,000 years back, Bharat Sanhita. From there all the knowledge comes, which actually bifurcated into all the classical dances, right? So that is the main thing. All those small things made me realize that we should have a platform where all the students in Bay Area can also benefit. So we got affiliation with Akhil Bharatiya Gandharv Mahavidyalaya. In short, we call it Mandal. It was started in 1896 by Guru Puloskarji. He had also realized the importance of music. He was a great musician. He also realized how to provide a platform at a much easier way to the community, and he started this academy, which is a very difficult academy now to get admission in and get the certification from them. Our students have been getting undergrad Visharad level certification. It takes 7 exams, not 7 years, 7 exams, and we are also going to start very soon the master's program.
So the 7 exams, what is the lifespan of those exams?
I think the syllabus has been defined by Mandal. Initially it will take one year, but later on, because it needs you to practice too, so the syllabus increases, so it may take 1.5 to 2 years to prepare for a level. So that's why I did not say 1 year.
Right.
Mandal does provide the window when you can appear in the exams twice a year. Maybe once in May, once in November. But once you are in November to November time cycle, that's how you will be given the exams.
I see. Okay, so that's our window. But it's totally 7 exams that somebody has to clear to be the undergrad.
Undergrad.
Oh wow. And then you have a master's coming soon.
Alankar, master's coming soon.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Thank you for bringing and keeping our culture alive.
Thanks to the community, thanks to God, thanks to my gurus. I feel very fortunate, very humble that I had great gurus and they have spent a lot of time on me. So it's my time to return back to the community.
Thank you so much. So Jaya, I have heard that there are several myths that goes around Kathak. Kathak started with Mughal emperor, or it's like X number of years old. So is that a myth, or is it true? Why don't you help with that?
Absolutely. So there are many myths around Kathak that it started only during the Mughal era and all that. That's not true. Kathak is one of the oldest dance form. Actually, all these dances started from the same literature which Bharat Muni had provided, Natya Shastra, which talks about the 3 ways of performing art: drama, Natya, Nritya and Nritya. The pure dance, the drama and the mix of 2, which has bhav and storytelling too. So all these Kathak, Bharatnatyam, Odissi, Kuchipudi, Mohiniyattam, we all have exactly same origin, which is coming from Tandav and Lasya. Tandav was done by Shiva, Lord Shiva, and Lasya by Parvati ji. तो ये कहा जाता है कथा कहे सो कथक, तो देयर वाज अ कीर्तन करने वाले थे कथकार, वो स्टोरी टेलिंग करते थे थ्रू द डांस मूवमेंट्स which actually turned into Kathak, and that's why the name Kathak as well. And there was one of this interesting story my Guruji had told me once. एक किसी सूक्ति में, the 2-liner from our Ved, it says today sun is shining as if the costume of a Kathakar.
Oh wow.
So typically we compare with someone who is higher, who has been compared with whom. So Kathakar की value society में, community में बहुत high होती थी, because they used to tell you the stories in a very nice way. तो वहाँ से इसका origin है.
So you guys heard it, it's a myth, it never just originated, or Mughals were the not people who introduced Kathak to us. It has been with us in our Sanskriti for years and years. So thank you for busting the myth. And it only happened at our podcast. Remember that.
And also there is another myth that he rap music.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a Western gift to us. But actually in Kathak there are kavitya, which are nothing other than the rap. It's a musically bound raps.
So you are saying that rap is also a form of Kathak, or which had been existence for years. So why are there any examples? Why don't you recite a few for us?
Sure. Let me give you an example of we talked about Lord Shiva. So Teen Tal, which is a 16 matra tal cycle. Nadin dinna, nadin dinna, nadin dinna. Dimiki, dimiki, dimma damaru, बाजे शीश गंग अर्धंग विराजे उमा रमा हर सुर संग साजे धर त्रिशूल डमरू लिए नाचे शिव छम 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 शिव छम 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 शिव छम छम छम.
That's beautiful.
There is Ganesh Paran. Gang gang Gadpati Gaj Mukh Mandal Git gid Thun thun tat tat thei Jai Jagvandana Vakritund Dani Tata Krit Vignahar Shubhakaran Dhagana Dhagi Dhumakit Thudang Gadi Ganada Gadi Ganada Gadi Ganada Dhumakit Thudang Gadi Ganada Gadi Ganada Gadi Ganada Dhumakit Thudang Gadi Ganada Gadi Ganada Gadi Ganada.
That's beautiful. And it is also a form of rap. So another myth buster. कि rap जो है वो western नहीं है, हमारे culture में भी rap है. So beautifully done and beautifully sang. What is there a breathing technique? Because जब आप rap करते हो तो जल्दी बोलना पड़ता है, तो सांस कब लेंगे?
वो ही आपको प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा जब आप पढ़न करते हो. बिकॉज यूनिवर्सली वी हैव ओनली वन क्लॉक, राइट, 24 hours क्लॉक. बट यहाँ पे वी हैव multiple tal cycles for the given set of units, which are beats, matras. So usme you have to practice and find out where you can take quarter breath, where you can take half breath. There are damdar, bedam, all those kind of compositions where you do get a time to breathe or you don't. But you cannot miss the sum. That sum is the top of the aba, jaise bolte na वैसे the first matra of a tal cycle. So you have to end over there. You can't.
तो अगर बीच में कुछ मिस हुआ तो एंड गड़बड़ हो जाएगा.
एंड गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. तो सामने वाले बोले ये क्या सुनाया.
आता नहीं है.
अभी हमने मुगल की बात की थी. We also talked about myth, but I would say music doesn't have any language, and at the same time musically when people connect, that is very positive and beautiful connection. So through Mughal era also we got many beautiful things like Amal, the entry compositions in Kathak. Similarly, the compositions are not just you start from some beat and finish on the first matra. Besides that, it has many other adjectives such as damdar or bedam compositions and kamali chakradar. Chakradar is when the phrase repeats thrice. 3 times you say the big phrase and you come on the sum. And at the same time, the first dha comes on sum of the tihai. Second dha comes on the sum in the second time you repeat it, second palla. Third and the final dha comes on the sum at the third. So there were a lot of mathematics, arithmetic involved in it. So मैं एक सुनाना पसंद करूँगी. ताल रास ताल तेरा मात्रा ताल cycle. दिग दिग थेता तथै तुंग द्रग थेता तकथुन द्रग थुन द्रग थै नादे दे थोदि दे थै थै नादे दे थोदि दे थै नादे दे थोदि दे थै दिग थेता तथै तुंग द्रग थेता तकथुन द्रग थुन द्रग थै नादे दे थोदि दे थै नादे दे थोदि दे थै नादे दे थोदि थै दिग थेता तथै तुंग द्रग थै तकथुन द्रग थुन द्रग थै नादे दे थोदि दे थै नादे दे थोदि दे थै नादे दे थोदि दे थै.
Ah, beautiful. So when somebody is reciting, someone is dancing, and they have to match?
They have to.
Okay. So it's a synchronization of two things.
Yeah. पंडित बिरजू महाराज जी, हम सब उनको जानते हैं. उनसे किसी ने कभी पूछा था कि आप कभी 3 ताल में परफॉर्म करते हो, कभी रास में करते हो, कभी छप ताल में करते हो. There are different cycles. How do you suddenly move? So here it said, we request the tal to go inside us. So you treat tal also as a god. आप pray करते हो because आप एक बार किसी को सुनते रहो, that plays within your heart. So once that happens, you will not miss. So same tal, if I am singing, it is breathing within me, and same tal is breathing within you too. Will always meet at some.
So it sync हो जाता है. Oh, that's beautifully.
It's the beauty of like तबला बज रहा है, सितार बज रहा है, फ्लूट बज रहा है, singer है, and the dancer.
Right.
They all meet on some.
Right, that's amazing. And it's magical.
It is magical.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So it was lovely talking to you, Jaya. So before I let you go, one word of advice or wisdom for the people who are listening to us.
I would like to say that dance is divine. It's your invisible friend. It helps you become a better person. And no matter which stream of life you are going towards, it is definitely going to help. So please learn some kind of Indian classical dance form.
Thank you. That was beautifully said and a wonderful
so
message. So this is Kunjan signing off. We will come next week with Unsung Hero episode. A new guest. Till then, be compassionate, keep smiling, and thank you so much for watching. Hello and welcome, where we will be playing Rapid Fire with Jaya Sharma. Jaya, are you ready?
I think so.
She was born ready. What was your first job?
Portal software.
Favorite late night snack?
Pizza.
Who was the last person you texted?
You.
Me. Last book you read?
Something in Kathak.
Something
by Guruji.
A movie, a Bollywood movie or a Hollywood movie that made you cry?
Typically, I sleep in the movies, don't really cry, but I watched 3 movies, 2 fully, so that was recent.
You have a beautiful voice, I'm sure you sing, but what's your favorite song that you sing in the bathroom?
All the Toda, Tukda, Kavita, Amad, everything in Kathak, that's what I typically sing.
Bollywood ne kya bigada hai, Jaya?
Kuch nahi bigada hai, but yeah, Mastani was in my mind recently.
Okay. So, thank to Sanjay Leela Bansali.
Yeah.
We got Mastani on the grid.
God is fabulous.
And what is one thing that people don't know about you?
They don't know that I am a very quiet person. And they do not even agree to that. So that's the problem.
Well, there you have it. This was Rapid Fire with Jaya. We will be right back.